Um, it is your leader, Dylan Walker. Um, Within these last several days, your boy has been hustling, working on videos, working on shorts, or just trying to stay consistent within the content. And just to have time to think to myself about a lot of different things. Like, it's a it's a blessing that I sometimes never even expect, but it shows up out of the blue every day. Like, man upstairs is looking out for me. Older, like, friends are coming back around, especially ones that I've had for just a short bit of time. They come back around. Let me rephrase that. A few year older friends that are like coming around, but coming back around, and just reaching out to me from time to time that I didn't even expect, letting me know of things. I mean, I technically feel that is the work of God looking out for me every day. I mean, yeah, it still sucks that I lose people that I thought were very genuine and were my friends in real life or online, or even pushed away. What's up, mate? Cheers, Sunfish. But I know God has a plan for me, and it's to direct me on the right path to where I need to go. It's just, all the time that I've been hustling, all the content, all the days I spend just to myself, just to prove a point. I can go head to head with the best of creators. I can go just, I can go days and drop content, even if it's going live, dropping shorts, or even just making videos. Or just thinking of different ideas that I can put together in under like an hour or two. So I try to I try to be the best self of who I am that I know people respect me for, and come around and still support no matter what. I'm not gonna change just because of some nasty, nasty people over the years. What's up, Evan? I'm not gonna change because of that. I wear my heart on my sleeve every day because I I when I do my content, I do it for other people, but I also do it for myself because it's the one thing that I do get joy out of every day is hoping that somebody will eventually respond in the comment section, letting me know that I've made their day way better and I've helped them through some hard stuff. And I take a lot of days to myself just wondering like who is it that I've helped and who is it that I've made more happy and done a real good job of just what I've stuck with. You know, if losing friends and pushing away friends, if that's just part of this journey I'm on, like I accept it for what it is. I accept it for how it is and what it is. I just have to keep going and keep moving. The world is a wild roller coaster ride. And I know one thing, being on this platform. I know there's people that say they don't hate me, especially the ones that I've either unfriended, pushed away, or just thrown stuff back because step back because I stepped back because of just uh, the crap I saw and I did not like. You can sometimes remove yourself silently, and sometimes you can just remove yourself because you just don't like it, what you're seeing, and you're entitled to how you feel on anything. I I have been told that for a good bit of my upcoming, just in my adult time in my life. Still learning as much as I can, but it's just, you deal with so much every day. You know, you deal with so much every day. Life throws at you like nothing than just negative comments or just some evil people trying to scare you away or try to intimidate you or put fear into you or try to do some evil shit, you know? I mean, I have a lot of fun on this. Yes, they are. But sometimes those tough roads are probably better us for a lot of reasons. Better us for a lot of reasons. But it's for me it takes a little bit of time to absorb and understand a lot of this stuff because yep, I just gotta take time to understand a lot of this stuff. I have to like take time to absorb it in and get the gist of it because I've always I've always tried to be the best person I can be. And just I always try to I always try to do the right thing. I mean, if I have to get if I have to get hated, if I have to get hated just for doing the right thing or just being myself, it's fine. If I can live with people trying to intimidate me or try to scare me or try to bully me into submission off this platform and just in the comments or saying something on a panel or saying something on their channel, it's fine. It's whatever. What's up, Eric? I see you, buddy. What's up? Appreciate it. Happy New Year, buddy. I'm not I'm not gonna sit here and let people try to do me that way. I'm just not. I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed by any means. It's just I'm battling my own head. I'm battling my own thoughts. I'm just venting. Just venting. Just venting and just in my own general thought. I'm not depressed by no means. Not depressed. Just got a lot to think about. Be good. You be good, buddy. Creek Squad, mother. Be good, sunfish. Um, but I take every day I can. I try to smile the best I can. I try to be the best that I can, and live up by the examples I set and everything that I say and do. Why? Because I feel it's important, to live by those examples that people will appreciate and still stand by you for. It's important to be that person. And I sometimes just think, the world needs more genuine people no matter how much hell you go through. You gotta show the people that follow you that you can be a bit tougher. And it's fine for them to see the different stages of who you are and what you go through. It's completely fine. I just want to be able to keep showing that I can be strong and still have the wounds of all the crap I've taken and still be the best version of myself and still remain humble, still remain positive, still remain funny, goofy, trollish guy that I am. And if I can sit my time and make trolls laugh, I know I'm doing something right. I just don't want to ever be, I just don't ever want to, be that so-called bad example as people try to paint me on, especially when it's just former people that I've tried to be friends with and then try to paint me a certain way. And at the end of the day, I probably shouldn't worry about what other people say. I only try to do what's right for the people around me on this platform and anywhere else. I know if it's anybody in my community, locally, or it's just someone that's just, followed me through that's followed me through the ups and downs on my channels. I want to be able to I want to be able to just keep doing the mission, keep falling in hand, and keep setting the standard of the type of people that's like me, and that has a dream, that has a vision, that has a huge ambition. No matter what shit is sent your way, people will be willing to either get close to you, or do anything they can to try and destroy what you built. And I know people have poked fun at me for calling this my kingdom. I know I have. I know I got poked fun of just for calling this my kingdom. The reason I call it my kingdom is because the reason is, if I get intimidated or pushed away, I feel like I've let down my following, which is why I consider it a kingdom, because they're a huge part of this. And a lot of the reason that's why they're here is because of me. Because I can be a good person, and I can be the very best. I'm not a character. I'm not fake. I don't have to walk around with a persona to try to convince people. I just try to be the best version of myself every day. All I do is try. That's all I do. I try to have the best compassion for anybody. And there's moments where I have been selfish, but I think a lot of that kind of comes more to food than anything. I think a lot more of that comes from food. A lot of us can be that way. And I don't have an ego. If I did, it would be as big as a goddamn mountain. I'm not material. I'm not that materialistic. The materialistic things would probably be more better if I did my thing. What's up, meow? Welcome in. You can say stuff. You're okay. I'm watching out for you. You can say stuff if you choose to on who you are, because it's who we are. It just matters. Just matters to speak your values. Hold. Stick to your beliefs. Hold to your morals, and stay true to who you are. Because if there's ever a day where I let you guys down, I'll never be happy with myself. I'll never be happy with myself, because if there's ever a day where I let you guys down and I have one of my moments to where it's probably one of my weak moments, or just one of my moments to where I've lost like a bit of who I am because of anything life throws at me, I feel that I pretty much broke such a cycle that I've worked so hard to stick true to, and stayed so committed and stayed so focused on just trying to better myself and undo all my wrongs and be a much bigger person. Because if I don't stick to none of that, I will let every single one of you down. And I would have let myself down. I don't want that. I want to stay committed. I want to stay solid. And I want to continue to keep working hard. And I want people to follow my example, because it's important. Because if I don't, I will let everybody that it's either looked up to me or anybody like that down. I don't need that. I'm just trying to hustle, just trying to keep grinding, entertain, and keep my head up. And not let some foul mouthed jerks try to keep trying to destroy me. I take a lot in myself with enough pride and heart that I will fight through every battle that comes my way. If this world has to try and watch me crumble, let it be. But I will kick it down the dang stairs if it tries to come back up. I will fight that mug to the end. Because I'm at the point right now that I know I get really close. I get really close on how hard I work and how hard I keep pushing with my ambition. So I just hope I keep setting the right standard and keep sending the right message that's important for everybody. You didn't. I ain't got super chats activated yet, dork. That is a good point, though, for real, for real. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Our ancestors paved the way for us to The ancestors paved the way for us to, follow the examples they set for us. That's exactly what that is. So we don't have to struggle like they did. No, I see it. No, I see that 100. 100, dude. Yeah, I don't believe that. What's up? You look like a lesbian, dude. That's funny. That's funny. But you forgetting something. I got that mustache. I got that mustache case. It make me look like a real pilgrim. I got that mustache. Make me look like a real pilgrim. Nah. What the? Why does your profile picture look like Bubbles? I got bullied in school for being racist. That's funny. Are you Somali? Oh no. Jen? I better go text my friend Jen in just a minute. Oh, I just had an idea for her next horror game in the next couple of days. If she does it. Oh, Lord, I can't wait. Jen, it's a Jen thing. I'm going to message her in a minute and see what's next. Because I'm sure she's going to stream a game a little bit tomorrow. Depends on which one if she gets done working on her house. That's a Texas flag. I don't fly rainbow pride flags. I fly American flags. That's my pride flag. I don't need the rainbow. Besides, do you not realize what the rainbow actually represented? The rainbow actually represented that was a message from God letting Noah know that he was not going to flood the earth again. That's exactly what that meant, boss man. That's exactly. Albino Theobon. No, I can rock with that. It's not a Polish flag. Do you not hear my accent? Do you not hear how I talk? I'll be talking just like that. I tell you what. That is disclosed information. Let's see what this other guy said. You called me the next Morgan Wallen? No, I'm not signing on that dotted line. I ain't trying to sell out. I ain't trying to sign on that dotted line and sell out. He sold out. Him and Hardy both sold out. They both sold out. It's all about propane and propane accessories. Yo. I never sold out, homie. I never signed on the dotted line. I never signed on Scott Machetta's Big Machine Record Label's dotted line on paper, you dummy. He really thinks I'm gonna sell my soul to the music label. What a dumbass. Well, yeah, I have a house. Not technically mine. Dumbass. I sell cocaine and cocaine accessories. Oh my god. Get rid of that comment. Get rid of that comment. He talking about it. What a dumbass. You must be Zach Bryan, man. No? When he wrote that song, he pretty much stabbed the country in the back, bro. Even though he got paid to write that song. Nah, he's not a country artist. Wow. Alright. I think I've said all I need to say. I'm going to shut this thing down. Alright, y'all. Kane Walker is pretty good. Dilly, dilly, dilly. Well, all these trolls are coming back after me, bro. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Alright, I'm going to shut this thing down. My God. Bro, you just got hidden. What do you mean? Oh, Chris Jansen's good. Yes, sir. Then you gotta be part of Creek Squad. You must have somehow come through Gabe's or you either come through Gabe's or somewhere through one of my shorts or something. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go and shut this thing down. Y'all be good. Like, sub, share, and hit that bell, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Walker out.